Previously on Vulcan Soapbox.
Oh, and then anyone that's not ambitious. Like recently I matched with a doctor on a dating app, and I was just like, I said, what do you do? He's like, I'm a doctor, and he was just like, I was like, okay, so what's your goals? He was just like, oh no, I kind of blocked you because like, what do you mean? What's my goals? Is a doctor not enough? I don't want somebody who's content with where they are. A doctor is being a doctor is amazing. I understand what you guys go through to get there, but why can't you want more? I guess me having three jobs shows you that I'm never comfortable with being in one place.
Child, not being he need to run for the president. He's already a surgeon, and that ain't enough for you.
Uh, it's not a money thing more, so I guess it's an ambition thing. Yeah.
Well, let's start a
Already.
couple.
Yeah, and this is the part of the problem is where we market this stuff to women. That wanting more is not a virtue. You don't see that any of the Abrahamic religious texts, this wanting more thing. You got to think we come from hunter-gatherer societies. We come from societies where, you had your plot of land that you didn't own because nobody owned land in certain places, just that you just had land and you chased the buffalo or went out and killed the animals and brought it back to your family. And that's what he did every day until they passed away. Now we live in a capitalistic society. Nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of benefits to it as well. And women now are being marketed to, told that, nothing's ever enough. Nothing's ever enough.
except
Ambition.
except for them.
Yeah, it's greed. Yeah, except for them. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
greed.
Oh, yeah,
You know.
I wanted to make that small point. A lot of women have these expectations of ambition, but they don't think that ambition should apply to them. So basically, once you get me, your ambition in terms of women and what you can have and what you should expect,
Yeah, I
you should
shouldn't.
cap it at me.
Yeah, that's a really good point. It's like because ambition is not just monetary. The guy may have ambitions that are not monetary. Okay, he worked hard to become a doctor. Now his ambition is to build a family. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is,
Yeah.
and so you may not make what a doctor makes. So your ambition is still monetary because you didn't do what he did, and so you're at a
That's
different
why you
place.
got three jobs.
Yeah, that's why you
Ad
got three
hominem
jobs.
attacks.
So people got to realize that I'm saying this because she's a microcosm of what I'm seeing out here in the market on the internet and in real life is that we have this nothing's ever enough, and I'm sure there's economic reasons why the inflation's through the roof. All things are going on, markets are crashing and stuff like that. So there is a real anxiety to how we're going to feed and clothe ourselves today.
It's a
Yeah,
That
plot
for
of the
sure.
government to get the black man out of the household.
exactly. So I think when a lot of these ladies, when they're talking about, and I've seen and heard this many times, ladies saying things like, "You got to want more. You got to want more. Want more in what area? Now I want to be the best father I can be. I've already become a doctor. Financially, I can provide for a family. Now I'm ambitious in the sense I want to be the best father I can be. I want to be the best husband I can be. I want to be the best brother. Because when you're doing those kind of things, you're making sacrifices. What is your career choice? You're starting a business. You got to do a
Hmm.
certain discipline. You working them long hours. If you're an HVAC, a plumber guy, whatever it is, to get to the place where you're making a $200,000-$300,000 in your field, you made sacrifices where you didn't see your mom, you didn't see your brothers and sisters. And now at the time when you
Slow
finally
it
got to that
down.
place,
Mhm.
now you want to reinvest that in time and investment into other things. So when she
Hmm.
meets a guy and goes, he become a doctor, she's like, well, what else you working on? His ambitions now he's about to get back to the time that he didn't give to his family before.
Mhm.
Correct. And that's the problem with a lot
That's
of
the
women who are looking for somebody who already has something built. You're looking for a man who's already built his empire, and the expectation for him to all of a sudden want to keep building when you get there is unrealistic. But you also don't want to get with a man who hasn't built his empire or is currently building his empire anymore because that's not attractive to you because he's not
Yeah.
already
yeah.
there.
That's great, and
So
and I
it's
see that a lot. I see that with a lot of these. That's that the emotional reactions, right? So instead of focus on what her expectation is or what she wants from the man, she uses these. That's what I said. Ad hominem attack. She attacks the man's character because what she thinks is ambitious. She don't really understand what Vulcan was saying. What his ambitions are. So it's like because he's not making this or doing this, he's not ambitious or he's not motivated. You know that. Take it. That's why I said ad hominem attack because she's attacking his character instead of focusing on what the conversation was. But yeah, so I just went. Go ahead, first. I'm sorry, brother.
no. I was at the end of my thought. That's a
Okay.
good uh, piggyback that you threw on there.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I think you want to go into the closings, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could start off with the closes. I mean, start with my closing statement and fresh, and you can close it out. So yeah, that's all we're trying to do. Like I said in the beginning of the show, we're just trying to provide, certain techniques.
Trying to?
I'm sorry.
Are we trying or are we doing it?
Oh, we are. We are doing it. Thank you. We are providing a lot of. This is a self empowerment show. We want to equip y'all. So whenever y'all watching or listening to, we want y'all to empower the way y'all thinking, so y'all can be more in control of what, your cognitive abilities, whatever y'all watching, so y'all can make better decisions. Have set realistic expectations, and that's what we're here for. So we want to provide the tools to help you discover these truths that you need to advance in life. I am your gracious host, Enos, and thank you for coming on the show and rocking out with us, man. And woman, fresh.
So I just want to kind of preface my statement by saying I know it's going to seem like a lot to a lot of women who are watching this that we're being harsh, or we might be like He-Man woman haters and type of thing. That's really not the point of what we're doing, and we try to kind of give disclaimers throughout the show. I want to give you an analogy real quick that hopefully will help you see what we're trying to do, what our intentions are. I look at it this like interview prep, right? So if you're a woman and you're looking for a certain type of man, it's almost like an interview. You want to dress for the job that you want. A lot of women are of the opinion that they should be able to get the job that they want as is, and then that job should train them and bring them along. One, those are very entry level jobs that are willing to do that, like warehouse stuff. So if you're looking for a high level job, you need to come to that job prepared to do that job already. And you don't get the job and then show your skill set. You don't get, typically when you're interviewing for a high level job, you get the job by showing that you are capable already of doing that job. So when you're looking for when you're describing these types of men, we're just trying to give you the perspective of these type of men that you guys are describing, and letting you know, like, hey, here's the tools, here's the thought process, here's the mindset, the perspective that you'll need to actually capture these men, so that you're not going out here and shooting these shots and, getting into these situations, these interviews where you're ill prepared. You're not getting a call back. That's really what the intention here is. So that's just the analogy I wanted to use. Women, we love y'all. We really do. We want y'all to be successful in y'all's endeavors, and we just want you to be realistic in the chasing of those endeavors. We definitely appreciate y'all for coming out, to comments, all the engagement from the audience. Keep that coming, man. Comment, like, and subscribe.
Vulcan. Yes. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah, feel free to definitely like and subscribe, support the show. We're helping to educate and inform y'all on how to think critically about different topics. Part of it is just hearing the different perspectives, a peer review. We're giving a peer review of the videos they're watching so that you can get it from multiple perspectives. As the scriptures would say, there's a multitude of counsel, plans will not fail. We all represent different things, single, taken, all kind of different things on the show, short, tall. You've seen people of all different diverse, ethnic groups on the show. And the primary focus is so that you can have a wide array of perspectives that's informative. And when people on the show say things that people don't think make sense or line up, they're gonna hold them to the fire. They hold them to the fire, so you don't have to. But you can always do it in the comments. You can always do it through email. Somebody asked earlier how we pick the videos. Send videos in. Email us, inbox us videos and things to break down. We enjoy doing this because it's not about information. You don't have to know a lot about different topics to be to speak to it. If you know how to make good inference, if you know how to ask the right questions, you can have great conversations, informative conversations, constructive conversations on any topic. So that's what the purpose of this show is. Vulcan Soapbox. If you want to be a guest on the show, definitely let us know. And it's all love. It's coming from a place of just education and valuable conversation. So with that being said, Vulcan Soapbox, all the folks out there, thanks for the support. We out. I'm here to stand on my soapbox and proclaim that to the world.
On this show.
This is the hottest show on the planet right now.
What's the debate?
Ain't no debate.